Hey everybody, today I have a haul for you. I am ready. I have my swatches on my hands. I am prepared. I'm ready for anything. The phone is off the hook. My neighbors can ring the doorbell to their heart's content and I am not going to answer the door. The reason why I'm saying these things is I've already filmed this video many times and something kept going wrong. You know, the neighbor rang the doorbell, the phone rang, the memory card on the camera was full. I am determined I am putting out this video today. So let us begin. We have a haul today. I'm going to start with Sinful Colors nail polish in Vacation Time. This is from their regular line, so it's $1.99 and it's like a deep mauve color. Haven't tried this out yet, so can't give you any feedback on it, but I didn't have anything like it in my collection, so I thought I would give it a try. Next up is Covergirl Lip Perfection lipstick in Tempt, and this was purchased probably a couple days after that one that I did the review on, Spellbound, and I'm just now getting around to showing it to you. If you are not comfortable wearing straight up red on your lips, this might be a good direction to go. There's the swatch right there. It's like a pinky red. So it makes it a little bit easier to wear, or at least I think so. When I wear a lipstick that is just straight up red, I just don't feel comfortable in it. But mix a little pink in there with it and I like it. So that might be something you might want to try if you don't feel comfortable in red lips. Covergirl lipsticks do have a funny smell to them, but once it's been on for a few minutes, that just goes away. But I do really like the formula and I like the color selection. And it stays on all day. You don't have to reapply it. Okay, next is Wet n Wild. I was at Five Below, and Five Below has a huge Wet n Wild display that has pretty much all their products on it. And I saw this. This is Reserve Your Cabana bronzer. Now, in what world is this a bronzer for anybody? You know, I've heard that so many times, Wet n Wild, Reserve Your Cabana, and I couldn't remember what anybody had said about it. So I looked it up when I got home after purchasing this, and I guess people use this as a highlight because obviously, you know, you can't really use this as a bronzer. It's much too light. But this color doesn't really work for me as a highlight either. So I had an idea and I tried using it today as a setting powder, and yeah, it works fine as a setting powder. So at least I was able to figure out what to do with it because it is, let me swatch it for you. See, it's too light for a bronzer, and that's not, to me, that's not a highlight color, at least not for me anyway. But anyways, yeah, works fine as a setting powder. So let's see what's next. Rimmel. Rimmel is 40% off this week at Rite Aid. 40% is a significant savings. So I went to Rite Aid last night and I finally got the Stay Matte powder. My mom loves this stuff. Loves it. She already used one up, hit pan on it completely, bought a second one, and got partway through that and started worrying that they were going to discontinue it, and she ran out and bought a third one as a backup. So she loves this stuff, and it's not that far off from that powder, the bronzer that I just showed you, but it's lighter and more yellow. Now, obviously I have very cool toned skin, and by the way, I do have a little bit of a sunburn from the weekend, but I thought to myself, you know, oh, and I got it in the color Transparent, and that's what it looks like swatched. So it's very light, very yellow, but when you blend it into your skin, it just disappears. So it isn't transparent when you put it on, but then when you blend it out, it does go transparent. But I thought, you know what, this is good because if I'm doing a warm toned look and I want the colors to sort of go together better, it's good to have a warm toned powder to set my foundation with, because that will make all the other colors look like they belong with it. Like for example, yesterday I did a bronze eye with pinky coral cheeks and a nude lip, and it didn't really, I didn't think it really looked that good, but I think if I had used like a yellowish tone powder to set my foundation, maybe it would have pulled all the colors together better. I don't know, just an idea that I had. But so I got to try this powder because my mom just thinks it's the greatest thing ever. And like I said, Rimmel is 40% off at Rite Aid. So I got that, and then I also got, oh no, where is it? Hold on. It was right on the table in front of me. I'll tell you, I've been having a really tough time today. But anyways, so Rimmel is 40% off at Rite Aid this week. So I wanted to pick up, you know, at least a few things from Rimmel anyway to get that great discount. And so I started looking at the lipsticks, and lo and behold, what do I see in the display? Airy Fairy. Now, if you guys remember that rant video that I did about discontinued items, this was one of the things that I talked about. And this is what it looks like. It's a pinky nude lipstick. Really pretty. It's one of those My Lips But Better lipsticks that you can just put on, goes with everything. I have it on right now. And it looks like I didn't do a swatch of this when I was getting these swatches set up. So there's what it looks like swatched. And it's just a great lipstick. And when I saw that they only had one left on the display, I thought, oh yeah, it's probably in bad condition. It's probably been swatched and everything. I opened it up because Rimmel doesn't seal their lipsticks. I opened it up, swiveled it up, and went, oh my god, because it was in perfect condition. So now I've got Airy Fairy again because I had to throw mine away when I did that cleaning out my makeup thing. A lot of my makeup had gotten very old and I just wasn't comfortable using it anymore because it doesn't last forever. You know, it develops bacteria, and after a certain amount of time you really should throw it away. Especially if it's a liquid or a cream or a gel or something like that. Powder products, you can pretty much keep them until they're gone, but anything that's not a powder is not safe to use after a certain amount of time. Anyway, so Airy Fairy was one of the things that had to go, and I never thought I would own it again because Rimmel discontinued this. So now I have it, and I will treasure this because it's just a great lipstick that goes with everything. Then I also got the Rimmel eyebrow pencil in Hazel, and it seemed kind of familiar, but I didn't realize that I already had it. And this is what it looks like. It's just a hazelnut light brown colored eyebrow pencil with a brush, and looks like I didn't do a swatch of that either. That's what it looks like swatched, but that's not what it looks like on. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons why I had to refilm this video is because I had used this on my brows, and for some reason it makes my eyebrows look auburn, reddish brown, and it looks so crazy that I had to wipe it off with makeup remover and do it again with something else because it looked nuts. So I didn't remember that I already had this, and I didn't remember that I didn't like the one that I already had. So seeing as how I haven't opened this yet, this is going back. I don't I don't know why the color turns once it hits my skin, but it turns reddish and it looks crazy. And I thought about just putting that video up on YouTube to show you, but then I was like, no, I just can't. It looked really, really bad. Okay, so I got that, but that's going back. And then, what else have we got? Some Maybelline products. The first thing I found was the Maybelline Master Drama by Eye Studio eyeliner in Taupe Takeover. Whoops. And it just went on the floor because that's the kind of day this has been. There's the swatch right there. And I do already have another one of these eyeliners from the permanent line, and I like it. I like this eyeliner. And this is a purpley taupe color, which I don't have any eyeliners that are purpley taupe. And Emily Noel put this, Emily Noel 83, put this in her June favorites video. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even have given this eyeliner a second look. But she swatched it and showed it in her June favorites, and so it was fresh in my mind because I just watched that video yesterday. And so when I saw it at Rite Aid last night, I was so shocked because that collection came out in May. So it looked like a lot of the products that they had out at this particular Rite Aid were from collections from a while ago. So if you're looking for something that was limited edition and you didn't find it, try another store, because all stores within these chains are not created equal and you never know what you're going to find. So I was very happy to find that. And okay, what else have I got? I've got a Maybelline Master Duo by Eye Studio liquid eyeliner. And that is what the swatch looks like of that, this last black line here. I've had this for a while, but hadn't gotten around to doing the product review video on it, so instead of doing a full-out review, I'm just going to tell you right now that this is a good eyeliner. Nice and black, it doesn't skip when you draw with it. It has, oh, that's just some dried product there. It has, the applicator has like a little ball on the end, and when you turn it one way you get a thin line, and when you turn it the other way you get a thick line. A little bit gimmicky, but it does work. And the thing with this eyeliner is, and this is a little strange, at the end of the day when you go to take it off, it dries to like a piece of plastic. When I went to take it off, I've used it a couple times and it's really a great eyeliner, but when you go to take it off, I noticed that like as I was wiping the eye makeup remover onto that area, a little piece of it like flipped up off my skin, and that's when I realized it was almost like a piece of plastic. It dries to a solid. So just for the heck of it, I very gently pulled, and I pulled the whole strip of eyeliner right off my skin in one piece. Now, that makes it very easy to take the eyeliner off, but the downside is it also pulls an eyelash or two off with it. So, you know, no matter how gentle you pull it off, it sticks to the eyelashes, and then any loose eyelashes that you have are going to come off with this. So I think that if you only use this once in a while, that would be okay. But if you use it every day, if you like to do a winged cat eye, you know, on a daily basis, that could be bad news, because eventually you're going to have bald eyes. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. I've never seen any reviews on this product before, but then again, I wasn't really looking either. But aside from that, it's a very good eyeliner, very good. I'm not a big fan of like cat eyes, winged eyeliner. That's just not my thing. If you like that, great, but I'm not sure how this would be if you just tried to like dissolve it with makeup remover because it becomes like a piece of plastic. So I don't know if you can dissolve it. So anyways, just figured I'd tell you about that. And then next up is by Maybelline is the Master Smoky. And this is a brand new product, just came out. And the thing with this is the concept behind it. Let me show it to you. Oh shoot, what did I do? When I just pulled the cap off, oh my god, I cannot believe the way today has gone. Look at this. It didn't look like that before, trust me. Oh my god. Well, it came to a point before, I think when I pulled the cap off, I might have pulled it off like sideways and just broke the top of it off. So just pretend, just pretend that this is coming to a point, but it comes to a gradual point is the way this is supposed to look. I got it in the color Smoky Charcoal. That is the swatch right there. And the way this is supposed to work is you're supposed to just apply this to the eye area, then take the other side, which is really just a small sponge, and you're supposed to blend it out with the sponge, and it's supposed to be like the world's easiest smoky eye. Well, it doesn't work that way. Sounds good, but doesn't work that way. What happens is when you put the smudger on the product on your skin, the sponge works like an eraser, and it just, instead of blending it, it just erases the product, and then you have to add more and blend it some more. And what it really would work good as is an eyeliner, except for now I don't see how I'm going to be able to use it as that, because I don't think this is going to sharpen, because it's probably too soft. Yeah, because it's like the consistency almost of a cream eyeliner. If I hadn't broken off the end of it like that, I probably would have been able to use it as an eyeliner, but now I'm not sure how I'm going to use it. I guess I could use it just as an eyeshadow with brushes and that sort of thing. I could probably put the brush against the shadow stick and just get a little bit of the product on my brush, because my plan was I was going to use it as an eyeliner since it didn't work for what they had intended it to be used for. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, I don't know. It's been a heck of a day. Okay, so what else is gonna go wrong on camera? Last but not least, I got 4 of the new Maybelline Color Tattoo Pure Pigments. Now the only other pigment that I know of that you can get at a drugstore, and you can't even get it at the drugstore because they don't sell that brand at a drugstore, are the NYX pigments, which they sell at Ulta. So there really are no pigments that you can buy at the drugstore. So these are brand new, they just came out, they're on sale this week at Rite Aid, and I got 4 colors. So here are the swatches. This first one here, which is like a champagne gold color, is called Barely Brazen. So it's the first one on my hand. Then this second one is called Buff and Tough. And what I don't like about the second one is it's got big chunky glitter in it, and the pigment itself doesn't smoothly blend into your skin. Like, I've got 4 swatches on my hand. See how the second one is like splotchy looking? So I would say without even having used this on my eye yet, I would say Buff and Tough is a fail just for that alone. Because I haven't tried these on my eyes yet. I've just done these swatches. I just got these. Downtown Brown is the third one. And that's right there. And then Forest Fatale is the green all the way to this side. Now I got 4 warm toned colors because all the cool toned colors were very, very bright. Like so bright, I don't think I would have got much use out of them because they were crazy, crazy bright, cool toned colors. So I decided to go with the warm tone ones because I use warm tone colors a lot more in the fall and winter, so I thought maybe they would be good for that. But so I haven't really played around with these much, but all I can tell you so far is Buff and Tough is probably not going to work because it goes on very splotchy. And these all have a certain amount of shimmer and glitter to them. And the green one, the Forest Fatale, looks like it's a duochrome. I see gold and green together when I look at that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that looks duochrome to me. And then Downtown Brown is like a warm medium brown. And then, like I said, the first one, Barely Brazen, is like a champagne gold. So, I'll have to give you more information about those after I've used them. So that is it, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.